Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be riding an Africa Twin. If you are new to my channel, I try to mix it up and do all sorts of motorcycles with rides, reviews, and the Should You Buy series is pretty fun as well. If you are new, consider subscribing to see more content like this and dropping a like on that video down below. We're doing a video on the Honda Africa Twin. This is a 2020 model. It is used. It has about 14,000 miles on it. For those of you that don't know, the Africa Twin is Honda's 1100cc kind of Dakar rally style bike. It is an absolute animal. It has tons of torque. Even though it only makes 101 horsepower, it is super fun. It's usable power, and the bike rides amazing. It looks big, but once you're on it, it's super lightweight, it dips in and out of turns super easy, and it's got plenty of get up and go as you'll see during the test ride. And today, I'm gonna tell you whether or not this is a good buy or if it's a good buy. So, let's get to it. And this is a base model, as base as it can be. We're going on a test ride with this guy on a Harley Davidson Breakout. Good? Just follow me. And since I've never taken one of these out before, as per usual, you're gonna get my genuine first impressions, thoughts, and review on this motorcycle. Right off the bat, I know this is a big bike, but it doesn't feel like a big bike. Yoink. And everyone will probably think it's very top heavy, but once you get on it and sat down, the suspension kind of compresses a little bit, and it makes it pretty manageable. I don't ride ADV bikes, but this feels really good. The motor's awesome. Feels very punchy. I don't know how to change my ride mode. How do I do this? How does this work? Oh, that's the horn. Whoops. User 2? What the f does that mean? User 1? What does that mean? Off-road? Nope, don't need that. Gravel? No. Urban? Maybe? No. Tour? I don't want tour. Whoever user 2 is, they had it. Yeah, it's responsive from user 2, so that's what we're gonna roll with. Feels super healthy. This bike has 14,000 miles on it. I got no weird ticks, no weird taps. Feels super refined. I'll say that's one thing that Honda's really consistent on with their motorcycles is they don't feel hollow. They feel like there is some, how do I put this, fortitude? No. The word I'm looking for is definitely refinement. Like, it's just a very refined machine at every level. A Honda just has so many years of making motorcycles under their belt. And I think there are some from other Japanese manufacturers such as Kawasaki or Suzuki that kind of feel soulless, and they do feel hollow, and they feel empty, and they're just not very exciting. I think the Africa Twin is one of the more exciting motorcycles to come out in the last few years. It feels incredible, it looks incredible. The front end, it looks super pissed off, and it looks like it just wants to be like that Dakar, gnarly, shredding bike. And I think the motor backs that up. And the torque, it's got torque. And I think what's really impressive about it is Honda can take a bike that is designed to do that Dakar rally racing type stuff, you know, cross country, ADV, whatever you want it to do, and they can take that same engine and carry it over to the Rebel and have an amazing cruiser as well, with totally different characteristics just from tuning alone. So I think that's super impressive. I don't know how my guy's doing back there on that Breakout. I take it he's doing okay. Here, let's turn on the cruise control and just get a quick tab on him. Does it work in second gear? No. I bet I have to be in like fourth. Yep, there it is. Does it work in third? Nope. Gotta be in fourth gear to use cruise control. That's how most big bikes are now. Does it wheelie? I know it wheelies. Yep. She wheelies. Dude, what a cool bike. This thing feels amazing, seriously. If I was going to look at an ADV bike, I think this would be it. I don't even think it's a competition. I keep calling it an ADV bike. I guess it's not an ADV bike. It's kind of an ADV bike. It's kind of a dual sport. It's not even the master of none. It's the master of all. It's a phenomenal ride. Seriously. This thing is so good. I can't wait to get it on the highway and really dig into the throttle a little bit. And I'm pretty sure whenever you put an exhaust on these, they sound amazing. So I'd be super curious to hear one with an exhaust. For now, you know, what it has on it works. I can tell the motor is running, it's alive. It doesn't sound completely like a sewing machine, but in these lower RPMs, you kind of lose it with the wind noise. And I bet once I get on the highway, I'll really lose it with the wind noise. And I'm curious how this little guy is going to do too. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to do really well and throw wind clean up over my head, which is what I'm hoping for. That's the same horn as on my Grom. Seriously, they couldn't do anything better than this. This guy in front of me is just dragging ass. Let's go over let's go over one of these big bumps in the middle of the road here. I'm gonna try to let you guys get a good look at it so you can tell what I'm talking about. This guy's gonna ruin it. Awesome. Yeah, right here. Not bad at all. Yeah, this thing's pretty quick. All right, well, we're gonna go from 10 to 60. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, I didn't see when I hit 60. I was too focused on keeping the front wheel down, but that is awesome, man. This bike has so much punch. Oh, and up to 80. Man, oh man, this thing is amazing. And the 6-gear roll-on power, that's great. Oh yeah? I don't think I could ever own a Harley in my life. Maybe someday, whenever I want to slow it down a little bit and be a cruiser bro, but until then, I just can't. That's all I can say about that. I just can't do it. Now, if it was a Rebel 1100, I'd probably be all over it. That bike seems super fun, and if it's got the same engine as this, you know it's going to be fun. All right, quick rundown. Can this bike do highway? Yes. Can it do it comfortably? Yes. Is the wind protection good? Yes. Is it a heavy bike? It depends on what your definition of heavy is. For me, no. Wow. Phenomenal motorcycle, really. And it's balanced so well. Like, you can really slow crawl on this, and it feels like you have complete control over it no matter what. God, that's so sick. God, man. This thing, like, it can be so tame if you want it to, but if not, and you just want it to be an animal, it totally can be. It's so sweet. I love it. I love it. Wow. I love it! Get at me with some of that. Oh yeah, that's a hot one right there. They are. That's all you have to say about that. Thanks, Brent. So now we're on test ride number 2, and he's on an Indian Scout, 100th anniversary edition. Got a beautiful paint scheme, tan bags, tan seats go with that classic Indian red that we all know and love. And I enjoyed the Africa Twin so much that I'm back on it for a second time in one day. I wanted to do another video on a CF Moto, but this was already outside. This guy was itching to ride some bikes that were already outside as well, so I thought, you know what? Let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, that's so funny. Man, if you guys are ever driving past a golf course, and I know it's a dick move, okay? I know it's a dick move. But if you see a guy on a golf course and he's getting ready to wind up and swing, and you just crank that horn, there's nothing quite funnier than that. I get a really good laugh out of that, because I know that that guy could have just had the best shot of his life. He probably felt it. It was about to look so good coming off of his driver, and then disaster strikes. Let's see if he hammers on it right here. I mean, no chance. I had to let off. This bike really is incredible. It is so much fun. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it. I love it. I love it! Bump in the road. Oh my gosh, that guy just came on out. There you go, Chief. Great job. Oh yeah, that cruise control, man. Let's go. I like that. Just an absolute tank of a bike. It's great. Closing thoughts. If you're an ADV rider and you're wanting something a little bit less cumbersome than your GS 1200, something that is a little bit more aggressive and lightweight and still jam-packed with features, this is it. I'm sitting on it. I'm riding it. And if you're on the fence about it, I think you should get off that fence. No reason to be on it. So now it's time for me to decide whether or not this bike is a good buy or a good buy. And my conclusion is this is a good buy if you're looking for a very versatile motorcycle. If you've ridden ADV style bikes before, you're gonna fall in love with this thing. The suspension's amazing, the power's awesome, the torque is on tap, the selectable ride modes, the different ABS settings, the cruise control, the seating position. There's a lot to love about this bike, and I think you really have to nitpick it to find things you didn't like. So with that being said, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. I wanna say thank you for watching. We're super close to 500 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough. Once we get there, the next step is 1,000. So I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure to leave a like, drop me a comment below and tell me what you want to see more of, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, have a great day, and ride safe. it.